And hello, welcome to another episode on Nick's Pinball Chronicles channel. I'd like to share with you an issue that I was having with one of my light boards. On these WPC games, these light boards some of them are integrated into circuit boards, but I'll explain. Let me get a little closer with the phone. Okay, so what was happening was these lamps down here were getting unreliable. They weren't lighting. So there's a 8-pin connector that attaches to the board. And the board is just pretty much a lamp board, but it's got diodes built into the board. But there was a row of lights that weren't lighting. So I come to find out that the IDC connector on this board was going bad, or there was just a bad connection. So what I wound up doing is I installed a Molex and crimped. I took the pins, because they were on an IDC, the pin loops. It goes like this, and you just punch it. So what I did was I took both ends of the wire and put it in the correct pin. And again, these connectors are keyed. I don't know if they're all identical, but that particular light board I had to remove, and I had to remove each individual socket on the bench and reflowed the solder points, the contacts of the socket, and reflowed all the diode connections under the board, and reflowed the solder on the connector. So everything's rock solid now. If I ever have any other issues with any of their boards in the future, I'll do the same thing, but I figured now it's kind of just unnecessary work. I'll fix it until I have I'll fix it when I have the problem. But I know that there's a post on PinWiki to reflow these sockets, because they get worn out after a while from twisting and turning them. And there's little divots in the solder points. So you just take a little bit of solder and reflow it around, and you're good to go. Looks like I'm okay now. And if I have any other problems with the IDC connectors, I'll change them to Molex. I gotta order a bag of them. What I normally do is I'll order like a bag of 15 or 20 pin, and if it's a 9-pin, I'll just trim it down with a pair of cutters. I'll just cut the Molex connector down to how many pins I need it for. So that was the extent of my little program tonight. Some boards are simpler than other ones, depending on what game you have. This one is only a 3-lamp board. That one's a 3-lamp. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an 8-lamp board. That's also an 8-lamp board. These two are 4-lamp boards. It's just different depending on what game it is. But you're definitely, if you have connector problems, take the IDC out of the loop and crimp Molex with trifurcons, and it'll be a rock solid connection. That's it. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.